morning, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the round one of the 2012 season. Metropolitan FC versus FC Elsternwick. FC Elsternwick are going to be welcomed in nicely by our co-commentator here, Matthew Montgomery. But we'll run through the list firstly. We've got Christodoulos, Nicolaidis, Cariglio, Rajab, Lasic, Sergio Marotta, Nicolaidis.
I think it was
Sadowski, on my apologies. Metropolitan welcoming the Sala. Grigic, Karic, Redzepovic, Spiridic, that's Stevanovic, Deno Redzepovic and Yanni Kaczewski in goals as we get this game underway. I'm joined here by Matthew Montgomery.
Yes, Chief, last game on the card. What a round one it's been. Hopefully we see some fireworks tonight. And I reckon they'll be coming in sky blue colour as well, these fireworks.
Yes, that's right. Look at the pressure being put on Elsternwick earlier on as Metropolitan looking to see.
They're going hard, Chief.
And the penalty has been awarded by Peter Kyriopoulos, our official on the far side.
It was Dario Lasic giving away that penalty.
Lasic putting the leg in between the experienced campaigner Redzepovic and Deno Redzepovic to face Christodoulos. Ball goal, 1-0. One of the fastest goals in the V-League premiership. Fastest goal for tonight, that's for sure, as this game is the last game on the card.
Not exactly how you want to be welcomed into the V-League as a team and as a keeper for Christodoulos' sake.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They look fantastic in their new maroon and sky blue strips, Elsternwick. Is that going to be enough to get some respect from the rest of the premiership? I've noticed they haven't brought in too many players since being promoted up.
And I don't think they need to, Chief. I mean, if you go through the State League for a whole season as a unit, you should be able to come into the V-League and give it a go. But if it doesn't... If it doesn't happen in the first few rounds, then changes need to be made.
I beg to differ, my fellow commentator Matthew. If they don't make any chances, they'll be heading back to the State League, that's guaranteed.
Well, we've seen it done time and time again. Look at Richmond, they made hardly any changes. Collingwood the season before made hardly any changes, and they both went straight down.
As Marotta trying to mow back, find an opening, finds, the far post, Lasic just puts it wide. As Sadowski tries to find Lasic, and he does. At first chance on goals in the premiership.
That'll settle the nerves, Chief, a shot like that, a close shot.
Perhaps Lasic. Nicolaidis played for FC Carlton in the 2009 premiership season. Went missing for a while, and he's back now as Zadowski tries to find his way past Spiridic, earns himself a free kick. Big body in Spiridic, perhaps had the arm, holding the arm, and official on the far side awarding a free kick at Nicolaidis. Steve Nicolaidis with a pole driver straight through the guts.
Well, Chief, I've seen him play a few games in the qualifiers. I can't remember him having. I think he had one shot that hit the crossbar, but he's a defender who doesn't really get forward and have too many shots. So it's good to see him get on the score sheet early on, scoring Elsternwick's first V-League premiership goal.
Well, he'll go down in history as the first goal scorer for Elsternwick in the premiership, and there he is on the ball now. Just finds Lasic. Lasic trying to get past Redzepovic. Spiridic with a big foot. Redzepovic, Deno hustling it. He's got the ball. Way too easy. Deno Redzepovic, 2 goals, 2-1 the score now. And that was a little bit too easy. Have a look. He gets Zadowski, tries to win the ball back. Redzepovic earlier to Deno. And Nicolaidis should have come hustling out on both knees, blocking the angle. Christodoulos. As Christodoulos should have ran out to the feet. Nevertheless, he's got a lot to learn, and 2-1 the score. And Metropolitan can put them away. They are a type of team that puts a lot of goals past.
Absolutely, Chief. They like to kill off teams early, don't they?
Win or lose, they score a lot of goals, that's for sure. No use of Avdi's tonight for Metropolitan, and
I think they've got enough defensive cover here, Chief. I mean, Ali Karic is sold. I think Hamid Hasanaku is going to be playing in defence as well.
Right.
So, yes, Alia Redzepovic, the Emperor.
Alia Redzepovic earns a well-earned break. Stevanovic comes on. Have a look. 1, 2, Rajab. Sorry, it was Lasic with pretty much in 6s and 7s, not sure where to go, and through the legs. And Christodoulos didn't move, just watched it go by. And that's 3-1. And we haven't had a lot of time laps so far. This could be a big one. As Stevanovic on the park now. He loves a goal or two. As the Sonic is on the park. And we've got Carriage, who's been transferred over from Brimbank, who went down.
Arguably Brimbank's most consistent player, I'd say. Apart from Elsternwick, who didn't turn up that often.
Yes.
I would say Carriage would be
one of the
in
more
line.
consistent
Absolutely,
players.
yep.
Well, they've bolstered up the defence, bringing in Carriage, and they've also got another right wing back as far as Sana, who can run the lines. And Redzeba with a shot, and Christian Dulu just puts the big foot out of the way. Redzeba, ooh, and sorry, it was Stevanovic brings the corner in. It falls for Dino Redzevovic, who's already kicked 2 goals in his mango boots. As the subs get called in, Rajab coming onto the park. Nicolaidis, a big smack down the park by Christian Dulu, who just wanted to get the ball out of there.
Not a good sign, is it, from the keeper?
Well, they don't know the rules 100%. Well, if they do, they make sure they got rid of it. Because it's gone back to the keeper twice.
Yep, that is a back pass. Yep.
Back pass.
What's going to happen here, Chief?
Stevanovic will look to palm it off to Redzepovic. And it was just from here, it's textbook. Have a look at Dino Redzepovic just waiting there, trying to put on the angle. Dula would have been in all sorts of trouble.
Yeah, didn't know much about it, Chief. Didn't know much about it at all.
Water there, 1-2, and Asanaku gets the ball taken away from him from Rajab.
Had some V-League experience, Shaban Rajab.
That's right, Asanaku hasn't played a premiership match since
that fateful Sunday afternoon.
Well, he did his knee. He repaired his knee. He's been out for almost a year. As Dino Redzepovic gets his 3rd goal, quite easily strolls in with the mangoes and puts it into that corner and says thank you very much. And this is a good start for Metropolitan, as their normal starts are pretty poor in the premiership seasons.
Well, Chief, I think they lost all 6 opening games, I think. It was 6 or 7 games, maybe.
You'd have to go back through the history book, but I'm pretty sure
whatever it wasn't Metropolitan-like, that's for sure.
Yes, and they've always had a very slow start to the season. And looks like this season they've been drawn a very good card in having Elsternwick and Yannick Achevsky with a good save. Shabin Rashab almost sneaking in between the 2 defenders, or between Grigic and Stevanovic. Ball comes out to the young lad, number 3. What's his name?
Number 3 is Caraglio.
Caraglio on the park now.
Tomacino.
Alia Redzepovic and big Christodoulou palms it away. This is a procession, and Elsternwick have got their work cut out. It's not going to be easy. As Spears, the blonde bomber, is looking to belt one through. Gets it through. Redzepovic Alia couldn't find his way through past Marotta.
Nicolaidis back on.
That was Lastic. My apologies. We'll get these names right as we go. Speardic, another corner kick. Finds Alia Redzepovic. Oh, hit the top.
Yes, Alexander.
It was only a matter of time before Alexander the Great. Half scissor kicked it in.
He really takes advantage of these vulnerable teams, doesn't he, Alexander Stevanovic?
He certainly does. He was never going to miss that one. That was bread and butter.
He made a great run around the back there. Just strolled around the back post, unmarked, good finish.
And FC Elsternwick in all sorts.
Maybe I spoke too soon about making the changes, going in with the same team, Chief.
Oh, look, I don't remember a team that's gone in with the same list and has done well. And
Joe, what about Hume in their first season, Chief?
No, they always bolstered up with 1 or 2 players of exceptional order. And
they were quality league players, weren't they?
They were, and same is with Borwood. Borwood did come up with a very good team, although they
didn't stay up though, Chief, in their first season. They didn't stay up.
Borwood stayed up.
No, not in their first season.
No, Borwood's
in the relegation zone. They didn't finish in the top 8.
No, they didn't, no.
Saying it's very hard to do.
That's right. It was Brimbank that's done the topsy-turvies up and down, and Mickelam's the same. And will Elsternwick suffer the same fate? They've got a man up
whatever
now.
The outcome, Chief.
Players loose everywhere. And here we go. Wait till Dino Redzepovic goes one in the mango, and the ball just goes loosely out. Have a look at his
I think that was square in the face, Chet. Oh!
In the face. Nicolaidis getting a boot to it. Receptivich, big man, won't let that worry him. The ball comes to Christodoulou. Tries to find Caraglio. We'll get the name right. Spinach just goes for a big run. It gets put into the wall. And Lasic just pushes him into the wall.
Yeah,
free kick.
I think that's a 5th foul there, Chief, as well.
It's in the 5th foul spot.
And with only seconds remaining, that could prove costly.
And Lasic,
they're already 4 goals down, but giving away a careless foul.
Dangerously pushes the big man, the bomber. And credit to the bomber for keeping composed. As the bomber can be temperamental. Oh! And that's a lovely goal by Dino Redzebu with 4 goals. He's kicked his hat-trick. He's going for a double hat-trick now. Lovely, nice plays to Christodoulou. I'm not sure, has he goal kept before? Did he play the state league?
He just did the little Highland fling there, just a little jig.
Oh, it's going to be a long season for Elsternwick. That's for sure. And they look fantastic in their new night team wear. Look a bit like Aston Villa, don't they?
West Ham as well.
West Ham as well, yes, that's correct. West Ham.
They look like Burnley as well.
Burnley, yes,
James
very nice.
Blackburn's favourite team.
They look very nice, but this is Elsternwick and they're going to produce their own history as the ball comes over the top. And Kaczewski is going to belt one in, finding Stevanovic. No, that time it was Alia Redzepovic as Rajab just hacks one out. Who does he find?
No one.
Nobody, and here we go. Could be another penalty. No, Redzepovic. Oh,
there's 6s and 7s. There's 6s and 7s. This Elsternwick unit, Chief.
You're not wrong. 6s, 7s, 8s, and 9s.
It could be 10s, 11s, and 12s by the end of the game.
It's all over. I'm not sure. The keeper should be covering the near post. Should have conceded a goal like that in the premiership. Nevertheless, they're going to go away and they're going to learn from this. So I hope they do. Because, as I mentioned, it's going to be a very, very long season. Metropolitan are a great side, and they've been bolstered up by Asanaku in carriage. Don't forget, Avdic is not in as well. Morata with a big shot straight at the feet of Redzepovic earlier.
And Chief, the Sky Blues are also going to take a step further, and they've been looking for a manager of late as well, Chief. So
that's all
they're really getting their act together.
That's the missing link, the puzzle. Oh, and earlier Redzepovic. It's a shootout almost between the brothers. He's got his 2nd goal, and the little Emperor just says thank you for coming and just bangs it away through the legs of Nicolaidis.
And Chief, why wouldn't you want to be a manager and manage this fantastic Metropolitan side? The team almost runs itself. Quality everywhere.
There is quality, and that's the missing puzzle. They've got the team bolstered up with quality everywhere.
And Yusuf Abdi's to come back in, as we mentioned before, Chief. So
that's correct.
Someone's going to have to make way.
Big, long throw. Trying to find Morata. Morata being quiet. He was good in the openers of...
Sadowski looked... Oh, yes, Kaczewski.
Too good. Morata looked good in the qualifiers, but then again, they only played Nicolum.
That's right.
Who hadn't won a game in their last 9 games. And even through the qualifiers, they only managed to draw the first game against Elsternwick.
Well, yeah. Even though Elsternwick did dominate that game and had maybe, I think it was 3 second spot penalties too, Chief. So 3-3 did flatter Mickleham a bit, but then again, Mickleham were one of the poorest sides to be in the league last season.
And a big goal there by Caraglio. We said we're going to get these names right. And the number 3, who we mentioned earlier on, is Caraglio.
Set up by one of the better players in this Elsternwick side, Kurt Morata.
Well,
cheeky back heel.
Nice play, but just some advice, Elsternwick. The whole game should be played in your defence, and what I mean by that is that you've got to defend with 4 players behind the ball at all times. And it also pays to have a very strong goalkeeper. One that is not scared and won't flinch. There's a big crack there by Panagiotis.
What quality keepers are left out there, Chief?
There are a couple of quality keepers, review man. I was going to call you a stat man, my apologies.
Is that because I'm frothing about keepers all
You're
the time?
You're frothing like keepers. And the 2 new boys, Asanaku and Carrick.
Asanaku with his 2nd knee.
Asanaku, come back.
Lovely ball! Lovely ball, Asanaku!
Hamid Hassanahu gives the ball to Alia Redzepovic, and Alia Redzepovic Cross goal to brother Dino, and Dino gets his 6th goal. Double hat trick. He's out of control with the man goals.
What a lovely ball that was, Hasaniku. He's an added touch of class along with Dino and Ali, isn't he?
Great pickup. Absolutely fantastic pickup. I can see these boys doing really well.
He was almost forgotten about Hasaniku, wasn't he?
Well, he had an injury. No, he was never forgotten about. He had an injury, and he always said that the minute he's back to training and on his feet, he will be back in the premiership, and good on him.
Ponce talking to Hasaniku. Oh! Caraglio again was a chief. Yes, he's looking dangerous up forward.
He tried to chip it, might have miskicked it. I think Konchevsky might have had that one covered.
Well, yes, as I was saying before, Chief, on talking to Hasaniku, Dino called him actually 6 months ago asking him to come to Metropolitan.
Well, that's right, and perhaps because of his knee, he got to get it operated, I think, overseas. Couldn't do it. Oh, it's Stevanovic. Puts down Lasic, Rajab, Lasic, Elsternwick. Got 2 on the board now, 7-2 the score. Can they get a couple of goals just for confidence? As Rajab gets the ball over the top through to Caraglio. Caraglio looking a bit dangerous now. Lasic. Oh, and a shot across goals. But there is some potential in this team. They have got a couple of good players.
They do have good players, Chief, but they need to play well as a team.
They have to play well as a team.
Like you said before.
They need a couple of players to bolster it up. They need running players, smart players, players that will be running behind, getting behind the ball. And that's not easy to do. I'm sure they'll have the list. Charbet with a big crack. Blocked by Dino, the goal scorer. He's kicked 6 goals already. Zadovsky with a crack. Hits Toman. Another big crack to no one, to Lasic. Rajab. And no way through. Looks half-hearted. Stevanovic. He's got just looks like it's sort of given up already, both teams. As Stevanovic tries to feed the ball back, and Caraglio, he's done the running, and that's a good sign. Zadovsky just in the feet of Grigic. Big crack. Oh, great save there, and that's what a good keeper does. It's a great save. Stevanovic trying to back it, and this time Elsternwick have opened up. Good little play there, and Caraglio wide. And as we said earlier, they need good players. They've got a couple of good signs, and that's a good shot. Metropolitan have dropped their guard, but there are a couple of good players they can work with.
Look, Chief, Elsternwick have had a few good shots on goal, but like you said, the difference in this one is the keepers.
Certainly right. It's not only the
and the team setup as well.
That's correct. This is an experienced team, but review man, you're on the ball, and there's a lovely play. Speardic. Oh, and this time Christodoulou does well. The ball coming off Speardic. It's an Elsternwick.
That's a good free run there from Speardic.
Look at that. No marking whatsoever. And that's what they have to learn. There's players walking back. They've got to get right on their targets. Everyone should be man on man. That's what the game's about. Although they have stepped it up in this second part, it's 7-2. Metropolitan, knowing this game is won, have taken the foot off the pedal. Aliar, cross goal. Didn't trouble Christodoulou in this occasion, but even though they've taken the foot off the pedal, they're finding inroads way too easy.
And yet again, Chief, Alija Redzepovic, one of the best strikers inside that D close to goal, was unmarked.
Unmarked and unattended, and does what he wants. Here we go again, Stevanovic and Redzepovic doing what they want. In that case there, Lasic did well, got the ball back to Zadovsky. What can Zadovsky do? Played the ball too long, carries the new player.
He's a 3-on-1 right
Here
now.
We go, and Stevanovic.
Could have taken more advantage of that.
2 players, and straight in the bread pass, Christodoulou. 1-2 play here. We've got Marotta. Just wasteful. Should have been on target. They have got some good signs, but the game is man on man. Get everyone behind the ball for 40 minutes of the game. Do not rest, and you'll get some results. And perhaps they will take a lot from this first game. Here we go, Marotta! Marotta gets a consolation goal, if you want to call it that. And Kurt Marotta, who kicked many goals in the qualifiers against...
5, Chief, I think it was, in the second leg.
In the second leg against Michelin. Gets on the score sheet in his first game, kicks his first premiership goal. 9-3 the score at the moment, and not much time remaining.
It's a bit more respectable on 9-3.
A lot more respectable, although it is still a 6-goal gap. Far too much. And to be fair, Metropolitan have dropped off quite a lot. As Marotta couldn't get the ball through. Here we go. Stevanovic, Alia, who's got 4 to beat this time. That's a lot better. They're behind the ball now. Follow the target, follow the man. Everyone should have a man. That time Nicolaidis does well. Marotta going from distance, but the ball's just shanked right over the top. And Marotta with a big crack looking for the top corner. Nothing wrong with having a crack. There's also nothing wrong with starting again when there's no one in front of you. As Stevanovic, he'll look for a pass. He's the one too. Lovely play. It was a goal he misses there. No, that's good play there. Oh, and a big crack by Lasic. And I'm getting the names right as we go. That's full-time review, man. The final score is 9-3. Metropolitan started out like a house on fire. Elsternwick in a lot of trouble. 6 goals to Dino Stevanovic. Let's have a chat.
Well, we're talking stars. There is no bigger star in the V League than the sensational little Emperor Alia Stevanovic. How'd you find it tonight, the newcomers, Elsternwick?
We got a couple of new players. They played good. First game of the season, we won. Scored 9 goals. We're very happy.
What did you think of the new team from the State League, Elsternwick?
They just need a finishing touch. They can play, just need somebody who can score goals.
I said the squad, you've strengthened the squad with Hamid Hassaniku and Alia Carriage coming into the side. 2 great inclusions, I think.
Yes, they did very good. Plus, we were missing Yusuf Abdic tonight. Plus, maybe another player to come in. So, we're looking good.
You are looking good. You always look good every season. Always you're around about the mark. What's the next step that you've got to take to win a title, Alia? You've been here for a long time, and I think you boys thoroughly deserve one.
You have to be consistent, and you need a bit of luck to win games.
Always, I've noticed in games you have a few lapses, a few minutes that you don't concentrate, and the game just slips away from you.
For a reason, we just don't play. We just relax for a few minutes, but when we need it, we pick it up again.
Because if you concentrate for 40 minutes of futsal, you can beat anyone on your day.
We can beat anyone on our day, but we can also lose against anyone.
That's exactly right.
Metropolitan for you.
That's exactly right, Alia. That's why we've got to see Metropolitan, a more consistent Metropolitan this season.
We would love to think so, yeah.
Dino, your brother was superb tonight.
Dino is looking sharper.
Yes.
He's a bit fitter, so hopefully he's going to have a big season.
And you always have a big season, year in, year out. You always give it 110%.
As long as we win the game, it doesn't matter who plays good, who scores goals. But Dino played good tonight. Yeah.
Yes, he did. But you always play good. You always hold this side together.
I always try my best.
Is it hard playing and managing, Alia?
It is very hard, but I'm trying to.
I know you do your very best. Once the 2002-11 season, you were manager of the season. But since then, it's gotten harder to play and manage, hasn't it?
It is. We're looking for a manager, so if anyone's interested, it's more than welcome to come.
I think you could come and say as a Futsalroos, we'll find you a manager.
Yeah, we are seriously looking for one. So if anyone is interested, come and try to lead us.
I think that would be the icing on the cake for you blokes to really take a title out here.
There's a couple of good sides. We'll try to do our best week by week. And at the end of the season, we'll see where it takes us.
I think it will take you very far if you get a manager.
Yes.
Alia, once again, well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
And happy to see you plenty more seasons in you, mate.
Thank you, mate.
Thank you, Alia.
Thank you, buddy.
Well done, buddy.
And that's one of the stars of the V-League Premiership in the 2012 season, Alia Stevanovic, seeing his team with a 9-3 demolition under Elsternwick. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the round 1. Visit our YouTube station, also our website. Do not forget, subscribe!